This video will show you how to add a new dimension to the end of a PyTorch tensor by using non-style indexing. First, we import PyTorch. Then we print the PyTorch version we are using. We are using PyTorch 0.4.0. Let's now create a PyTorch tensor of size 2 by 4 by 6 by 8 using the PyTorch.tensor operation, and we want the dimensions to be 2 by 4 by 6 by 8. This is going to return to us an uninitialized tensor, which we assign to the Python variable pt_empty_tensor_x. Let's check what dimensions our pt_empty_tensor_x Python variable has. We see that it is a 2 by 4 by 6 by 8 tensor. What we want to do now is we want to add a new axis to the end of this tensor. So it'll be 2 by 4 by 6 by 8 by 1. The way we're going to do this is we're going to use the non-style indexing. So we pass in our initial tensor pt_empty_tensor_x, and then we're going to do indexing to specify what it is that we want. So for the first index, we pass in a colon to specify that we want everything in the already existing first dimension. For the second index, we use a colon to specify that we want everything in the already existing second dimension. For the third index, we use a colon to specify that we want everything in the already existing third dimension. For the fourth index, we specify with a colon that we want everything in the already existing fourth dimension. Then finally, because we had 4 dimensions and now we're going to add something new, we are going to use the non-style indexing with a capital N. And what we're specifying here is that we want to create a new axis right at the end of the tensor. This tensor is then going to be assigned to the Python variable pt_extend_in_tensor_x. Let's check the dimensions by using the PyTorch size operation to see if PyTorch did create a new axis for us at the end of the tensor. Bingo! We see that we now have a new axis at the end. Before it was 2 by 4 by 6 by 8, now it's 2 by 4 by 6 by 8 by 1. Perfect. We were able to add a new dimension to the end of a PyTorch tensor by using non-style indexing.